The following video is not intended for children, and it's best enjoyed if you either don't care about spoilers or you already finished the patch indicated by the title. Now where's my chicken nuggets?
Hello, Steak Driven here. Once again, the time has come to continue the MSQ of Final Fantasy XIV. We begin our quest once more into the void. Varshan's eyes seem to brighten at your arrival, while the Warrior of Light has an effect on people. And how are you all doing? Happy New Year! Hey, Zero!
Everyone is so carefree.
Well, we did just go through a horrible apocalypse and survived, so everyone's kind of just partying and having fun. His voice acted, so I'm gonna...
Unafraid and unconcerned in spite of their weakness, and how easily their lives could be torn apart in an instant. Such luxuries are lost to us. We have no hopes or dreams, and even the release of death. Only hunger. Others are a means to an end. At times, a literal one.
Don't get me started on means.
We forge covenants with men and come here to feed. Or to die.
Huh?
I thought it would be no different when I was summoned by Xenos.
Xenos was a weird guy.
Lives were tools to him, to be used and discarded at whim. In that respect, he was a void sent at heart. But towards you, and you alone, he behaved differently. And I cannot fathom why.
I'm not going there.
What was it that drove him? What made him choose such an end?
He always felt empty inside. I guess he wanted me to fill...
But enough about that man. He is dead and we are all better for it.
I agree wholeheartedly. Even if he did
Why
save
are you
my...
here? Was there something you needed?
Oh, right, I forgot. I gotta bring you back to the Megaduda.
So you're heading back now. Then as per our bargain, I will go as well.
Great. By the way, got my new sword and shield set. It's the Manderville weapon.
Everyone is here? Good. Let us set forth for the void once more.
Dun da 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 da. The time. Oh.
What is it?
That was a roar! A dragon's roar!
He's calling.
What is the meaning of this?
Wait, what? You didn't know?
Unless I'm mistaken, that was intended for one of your kin. Who?
It was for the briefest of moments, but
Oh,
I felt her. Ashdire.
wait, he was calling, right?
I thought she was in the void.
As did I.
Wait!
Yet the presence was unmistakable. Thus did I call out, only for it to
Ah.
fade and vanish.
Interesting.
Perhaps she crossed over to the source, then immediately turned back.
How? By what means?
I do not know. Could she have found a way home?
Nah, she was pretty tied up last time we saw her, right?
The how of it aside, If she was indeed in the source, there may be clues where she came through that could lead us back to her. Where exactly was it that you felt her presence?
Far
Let me
to the
guess.
north. That was all I could discern.
The trailer showed Garlemald, so...
The north, you say? Beyond the bounty? Garlemald?
As good a place to start as any.
Okay, let's go visit Allie and Alfie.
My apologies, Zero, but your return to the Void will have to wait.
I told you before that I have no reason to go back there. Do as you will.
Are you giving her carte
All
blanche?
right. I presume you wish to stay here in Radzatan until we return.
You've kept me amply fed. I wouldn't be averse to helping you on your search.
If Ashdaya was indeed here, other Voidsent may have made the journey as well. Very well. We would welcome your company.
Ooh.
If it's decided, then I'll contact our associates in Garlemald.
I wonder if Stola's gonna wear that
It's
sweater
me.
again.
Still talking everyone's ears off, I trust? Understood. We'll see you there.
Oh, hooray.
We're to rendezvous at Tertium.
Tertium.
We'll need to teleport to make it there in time. Can you?
Aye. I know it well from my time as an avatar.
Oh, good. There we go.
Then it seems we're all set.
If there is nothing else, let us see to our final preparations.
Bucket of nuggets, check. Sword, check.
Gods revel and the lands tremble. Yeah. Ladies and germs, welcome to 6.3. Let's get this party started in earnest. The milfy sweater is back! The twins should be here, right? This is where they were last time.
Any moment now.
Oh, is he gonna glove?
My friends, 'tis good to see you again.
Alfie! Hey, Allie!
And you. I was worried that the cold wouldn't agree with you, but you're both looking quite well.
Didn't Alphinaud literally walk through the coldest
You
parts
get
of
used to it. It helps that there's no shortage of fuel and heaters like before.
Dravania.
Glad to hear it. Have you been working in Garlemald all this time?
We have. Though the worst is behind them, the people still have a long road ahead.
By the
They've
way,
taken steps towards forming an interim government, but it will be some time before any large-scale reconstruction effort can be carried out in earnest.
So we'll keep doing what we can until they can finally stand on their own.
I'm proud of you two.
A lot of Garleans wanted nothing to do with us, but they're starting to come round. Slowly, but surely.
Oh. You two are doing such a fine job. I'm so proud of you, and your mom keeps flirting with me, and it's making me uncomfortable.
You're too kind. But it's thanks to the cooperation of like-minded souls that we've been able to make any progress. The Allied nations continue to send supplies, which allow us to meet basic needs such as food and shelter. Meanwhile, Euless and a number of soldiers have begun a restoration initiative, with more and more volunteers joining by the day.
That's good.
Like Alphinaud said, they've got a long road ahead of them. But we'll get there together, one step at a time.
That's the spirit, Allie.
Though you yourself helped them take one especially big step, didn't you? In vanquishing that blasphemy in the Tower of Babel?
Oh yeah, that's right, your pops was there.
Thank you. I can only hope that your deed will help the people to find peace and closure.
Is that bonus dialogue from having done all the...
But
all the
enough
role-
about events here. What brings you to us? And with new company, besides.
Oh, hi, this is Zero.
This may take rather a long time to explain, but bear with me.
Taking lots of screenshots. Gotta make a good thumbnail.
The 13th? After traveling to the edge of existence, I thought you'd keep your escapades closer to home for a while.
Then you don't
But
know
I
me.
suppose there's no stopping you. Not that I'm one to talk, of course.
We're both kind of reckless, aren't we?
The heart of an adventurer cannot be denied.
Now that I
You could have
can't...
at least invited me, too.
Oh.
Surely there was room enough for me and Grahar in the Undersea Vault.
Oh, Allie, I'll take you on an adventure sometime, don't worry. I thought you were busy.
I know, I know. I only meant to tease. Mostly.
Oh, you.
But on a more serious note, are we sure it's wise to keep Xenos' former avatar around?
But Allie, she's...
I understand how you came to work together, but nevertheless,
But she's so pretty.
You're right to be cautious. I'm a void sent, after all. But do not conflate me with Xenos. To recall my time in his service, it angers me.
But you're barely showing your emotion at all.
is that so? I think we'll get along just fine, you and I.
That's good. There we go. Tag team!
Now that we are all caught up, to the matter at hand.
Varshan's just having none of it. It's like, oh my god.
As we were about to resume our search in the void, I felt the presence of my sister Ajdaya in the source. Somewhere in the far north. Perhaps even here in Garlemald. If you have seen or heard anything out of the ordinary, I must know.
As a matter of fact, we may have.
Oh? What'd you find, Alfie?
In recent days, we have had to contend with a surprising number of voidsent. And not the lesser kind that occasionally manifest, but ones possessed of considerable power.
You think they might have been summoned? By whom?
We're not sure. But as Euless reminded us, practitioners of a certain traditional Garlean art rely upon void-sent servants.
Reapers.
While there are no known Reapers left in Garlemald, we can't rule out the possibility that some are working in secret.
To summon not one, but several powerful voidsent is no small feat. But if Ajdaya was indeed called from the void...
And she's been turned into a voice sent. That's awful!
Then it is likely the same party is responsible. Alternatively, the etheric confluence at the Tower of Babel may have triggered an expansion of natural fissures one could use to cross over. But I think that improbable, if not impossible.
I love it when she talks all academic-like.
And we must assume these events have indeed been orchestrated.
Well, summoned or no, we've been trying to track them to their origin. It's the mountains to the east, we think.
Oh! So you're probably gonna call us...
Can you guide us there?
You were probably gonna call us anyway, huh?
I would, but the terrain is too difficult to traverse on foot. Nor is flying an option due to the winds.
Too much ground to cover in any case. Is there no way to narrow it down?
Yeah, stick a quest marker
There is
on it.
one place we thought to look first. An isolated village rumoured to have once been home to a Reaper Order.
Oh.
That would indeed make an excellent start. Though the question of how to get there remains.
Euless may be of assistance. Let us return to Camp Broken Glass and consult him.
Oh, great. I've been meaning to ask you about him.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, Boone, what a welcome surprise.
Oh, hey there. Hey, I killed Xenos for you.
And I see you traveling with a large crew as well. As usual, excuse me. Not to suggest that's an inconvenience for us. We'd be happy to share our supplies with you and your allies should you require any.
What we deserve from you isn't supplies, it is information.
Apologies if we interrupt, Euless, but there's a matter we wish to discuss. We've just finished our routine briefing, so you come at a good time. Is this about the Void Scent? It is. From what we can discern, they come from the mountains to the east. Practitioners of the Reaper arts once lived in that area, did they not? What kind of voice did I give this guy before, anyway? Yes, they had a village there in the Lapis Manalis Caverns. The Scythe Wielders forged pacts with Voidsent and took to battle with the beings at their side. For a time, they played an invaluable role in our military, but the advent of Magitech saw them fall out of favor. And when some were unmasked as insurrectionists, the order was outlawed. The village is believed to be long abandoned. My sister has been taken captive by Voidsent. I sensed her presence in this very land, and I have come to search for her. If Voidsent have been sighted here, then I believe there is a connection. We should like to investigate these caverns you mentioned, but Alphinaud tells us they are not easily reached. I'm afraid so. Deep snow and tumultuous winds rule out walking and flying. If you want to get anywhere, you're going to need a Magitech snowcraft. Alas, the last remaining functional one we had is broken down. Should still be over in Cerulean Ingens, where it was abandoned. Is there anyone who can fix it?
Sid? Sid could.
Perhaps the former engineers at Tapper's Den. Oh, wrong voice. Their duty included transporting cerulean tanks to Juturna Platform G using snowcraft. I expect they had to maintain a few over the years. That's worth looking into, I'd say. In the course of delivering provisions, I've come to know the people there quite well. If they can help us, I'm sure they will. May I ask you to accompany her? Given the presence of Voidsent, it's best that we avoid traveling alone.
Okay.
In the meantime, will you not tell me more of the mountain? I would like to learn as much as I can before commencing our search in earnest. Come with me. I'll introduce you to someone who's well versed in the local geography. Alisaie, was it? I wish to speak with you. In that case, why don't you come to the Tapper's Den? We can chat on the way.
Oh, great. Girl talk. I better plug my ears.
What was it you wished to talk about?
Why do you help these people?
I guessed wrong. I thought you were going to talk about Xenos.
What is it that you stand to gain?
I'm sorry?
You don't act on behalf of a higher power, nor are you bound by a contract. In spite of this, you help them. Why?
Oh, silly Xenos.
Dumbass!
You don't need a reason to help people.
And there I thought it was something serious. I help them because I want to. Because it's the right thing to do.
But what do you stand to gain?
Are they gonna quote Zidane here like I just did?
You didn't answer the question.
Didn't I? I followed my heart. What I got out of it came after. Was there anything else? If not, let's keep moving.
Right.
Right.
To act not out of obligation or in pursuit of gain. To simply live. And they survive like this.
They sure do. Must be an alien concept to her, huh? Because she's been a void sent for thousands of years, right? Her earrings look really heavy. I just noticed this. I just noticed looking at her earrings for a protracted period of time there. Are you alright, Zero? Did I say something that confused or upset you? No. I'm simply trying to understand your perspective. If you wish to continue, I am ready and able. Well, that's a relief. This isn't the sort of place you want to mull over things.
Yeah, it's too damn cold.
It's not much farther to Tappa's Den. I doubt we'll have much trouble finding an engineer when we arrive, so let's speak with the first one we spot. We remember this place. We came here in search of ceruleum.
Wait, I know you. You're the one who roughed up the guards. Hey, they had it coming. After you left, your contingent friends came along. Our lives are a lot easier now thanks to them. They understood our plight and offered to help, whether we wanted to stay here or return home. And for that, we're truly grateful. We're grateful to you too, Alisaie. The trip across the lake is hardly pleasant, but you make it all the same
to bring us provisions. But you make it all the same. The trip across the lake is hardly pleasant, but you make it all the same. Oh! But you make it all the same. There should be commas here! Oh, don't mention it. We're just glad we can help. That said, we were actually hoping to ask a favor of you today. We need a Magitech snowcraft repaired, the one abandoned in Cerulia Ingens. We were told you might be up to the task.
Ah, so you want to ride the mammoth. That's what we took to calling the crafts on account of their size. As often as I used them on rigs, I know a thing or two about their maintenance, and I'll see if I can get your mammoth roaring again. It's the least I can do to repay your kindness.
Wonderful. Please come back with us to Camp Broken Glass. We'll take care of it from there. So far, so good, Boone. Let's be on our way. Dun 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 dun. Welcome back. I presume this is the engineer who will help us with the craft.
Yep. I'll do everything I can to get her up and running again. But I doubt I'll be able to do it quickly, at least on my own. The mammoth is big and so are its parts. Some strong backs should make the work go much faster.
You have ours.
Estinien, he's the Azure Dragoon. Ah, Stola doesn't have a strong back though.
You finished learning about the mountain, I take it. Aye, we have a solid grasp of the area, as well as the site. Wrong voice. As well as the site of the snowcraft. My back is perhaps not as strong as some, but I should be glad to stand guard for any void scent or other unruly wildlife.
She's always clutching her back. It's always in pain, right?
The consider emote makes it look like she's got a back problem.
Much obliged, miss. Then let's all head over to the mammoth and assess what needs fixing.
It's assess. You put the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable.
Yay!
They have matters here well in hand, which means we can resume our duties. Would you care to assist us, Boone?
What you got? Let's do this.
How about you, Zero?
Badass.
I will assist you as well as payment for answering my question. It's hardly something that demands payment, but we'd be glad of your contribution nonetheless. Alright, so this is going to be the filler quest portion. I'm only going to record the lines that I think are loreful and interesting. Alright, that was relatively painless. Wow, Ellie, you took down that big one? Great!
All finished, are we? Good.
I'm so proud of you. Yay!
The cold doesn't let up out here, does it?
Not at all.
They've the means to keep everyone warm at Camp Broken Glass and Tertium. But the measures are still only temporary.
Huh.
Subsisting on charity. Dreading the day the sympathy of others is exhausted. It's no way to live. They need lasting safety and security.
They need a new power plant.
Though things will never be as they once were. If we can restore a modicum of normalcy to their lives, maybe that will be enough for them to move forward.
Just enough to forge ahead. Find a bright new future for themselves.
If we're to achieve that, we have to work harder. I have to work harder.
Just don't go collapsing from exhaustion on me, Allie.
Whoa!
Oh, come now. You think I don't know my own limits?
Yes! Yes! Yes, Allie, yes!
Still, I appreciate your concern.
And I appreciate the appreciation.
Well, our work here is done. We should be heading back.
Great.
I hope Alphinaud and Zero haven't gotten into any trouble.
I hope that's not foreshadowing of some monster attacking or something.
I cannot imagine how awful it must have been to serve as Xenos' avatar. To not only suffer him, but so much else.
Yeah.
She's a fighter, all right. Like you and me.
I knew you two would get along. Meanwhile, at Tertium...
Thank you, miss.
Oh, she's pretty.
Thank you.
Share of your life, far greater than
This feels strangely familiar.
strangely familiar.
Excuse me, Alphinaud. My wife, she's come down with a high fever. Do you think you could take a look at her?
Of course. Give me a moment. Zero, may I leave the rest here to you?
Fine by me.
Wage your every choice. I'll catch your tears.
Thank you again for your help.
Quench your fears with joy.
Zero, was it? I take it you're one of Alphinaud's comrades?
Oh dear God.
Comrade? We've entered into a cooperative pact, if that's what you mean.
Is he gonna be smitten
Pact?
with her?
No, nothing so formal. What I mean is, you must know each other well. Be on good terms, enjoy each other's company, that sort of thing.
Then no, he's not my comrade. I have none. Nor will I ever, I think.
Oh.
Oh, just
Did I say something odd?
I don't know. I've seen people blow up at the sound of an O
not at
before,
all.
so.
On the contrary, it makes sense.
That lunch bag, though. Is that gonna be a meme? Is that
When
lunch bag gonna be
Alphinaud
a
and the
meme?
contingent first arrived, we rejected them out of hand.
You sure did.
Whatever they may have claimed, they were the enemy. Savages with their savage ways. To accept their help was to admit defeat.
Hey, careful what you say. Disney might sue you for using that word.
But no matter how poorly we treated them, they didn't turn their backs on us. They stayed and listened. That's just the kind of people they are. Makes sense they'd get along with someone like you who tries to push others away.
Is this a
Get
defrosting?
along. I'm upholding my part of the bargain. There's nothing more to it than that.
He's trying
If
to.
you say so.
He's trying to do the defrosting the ice queen trope, isn't he?
Ah, I'd nearly forgotten why I came. Are you hungry? We all get rations, and considering the work you're doing, you're as good as one of us.
I have a feeling that
I
bag.
am running low on ether. Very well.
I think that bag is gonna become a meme. Oh God, no! It's mail! It's mail!
Azim step-style dumplings. Butts, they call them.
Boots. When something smells, it's usually the boots.
Never had a dumpling. It's like a kind of bread stuffed with a filling. Meat or vegetables usually, that you bake or steam.
I literally just had Wendy's and now I'm hungry again because of this.
We have our own recipes in Garlemald too. My mother liked to make them. My brother and sister always fought over the jam-filled ones.
They got tempered and he had to kill them because they attacked him.
Just think of it as bread, alright?
Oh, good, look at that fact! I love that. I love that animation. Like, dude, is that gonna be an emote? Tell me that's going to be an emote. Oh. I have got to go to Mountain View and get some hot dumplings.
I should warn you though, they're spicy. Helps them keep longer, I assume.
God, that's
Too much
so
for the children to handle though.
Oh, that sounds amazing right now. Oh. Oh. Oh, yes.
Interesting.
Although the ones in Mountain View are
Interesting
sweet.
good, or interesting...
I hate this! It is revolting! You want more? Please.
I don't know much about taste. Not anymore. But I do feel a sensation in my mouth.
Is that a bad thing?
Crystal can't enjoy her
Not
sandwich.
necessarily.
Sorry. Crystal can't enjoy her sandwich.
That's enough for me. I've heard it said that spices are more akin to fire than flavors. Perhaps that makes them easier to understand.
Depends on the spice. No, there was no steam.
Oh, Euless. Getting acquainted with Zero, are we?
Alisaie sees what's going on here.
I suppose I am.
No harm in that. Acquaint away.
Yeah, that earring looks...
Everyone is here. Excellent. Thank you all for your hard work. I've just finished up myself. Shall we go and find Estinien?
He's the Azure Dragoon, you know.
Alphinaud! Alisaie!
Ooh, we got all cereal.
The distressed soldier has ill tidings to share.
Forgive the interruption, but I come with grave news. A horde of void set are approaching from the mountains of the east. Oh my god, the numbers are more than I've ever seen in my life! Uh-oh.
What? But he's stolen the others.
Anyone outside of Tertium is in danger. We must find and bring them all here at once. Can we count on your aid, Zero? I've already settled the debt for my question. I'm not obligated to help. What's more, death in this world is absolute. You asked me to put my life on the line. Okay, me and Sterling will give you a lot of ether. A lot of ether, if you help us. Without suitable payment, I'll do no such thing. That's fair. What do we have to offer that might be enough? Oh, she only takes payment in ether. You're right, Zero. You're not obligated to help, and I wouldn't presume otherwise. Nevertheless, we are in need. Assuming the booze I gave you was worth anything, would you at least be willing to stand watch at this encampment? That way more of us will be able to go out and see the people to safety. Sorry, it's boots, not booze. Very well. Unless we come under attack, I'll do no more than stand watch. I dare say Tertium will be safe enough with Zero here. Yeah, you have no idea. You haven't seen her fight yet. Let us go find Ishtola and the others and assist in the evacuation. Yeah, she's powerful, but she can't do everything on her own. Oh, similarly to the last patch, we had to watch a bunch of cutscenes. Sorry, we get to watch a bunch of cutscenes and participate in a battle. Oh, good shot. Which of course I missed. Alright. Let's do this thing. Quick and painful. I wish the color was better in there. I know they're going for dour, but, you know, hardly makes for a good preparation. Ooh, that.
Report.
Bugger me.
Lost contact. When?
Lost contact with whom?
Void sent. I'd bet my life on it. Understood. I'll investigate at once.
Right, this guy doesn't have an accent at all.
A unit transporting supplies has gone silent en route to Broken Glass. I will go and search for it. Stay here and keep watch. But be ready to answer my call.
Wait, those are Alisaie? Wait a minute. Oh, are they from the contingent?
If it was void sent, you'd be a fool to go alone. They'll find you before you find your men, and then they'll devour you as well.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps I don't stand a chance, but I can't just abandon them.
Badass. You're starting to care a little bit. Admit it, Zero. You're starting to
I can't pay for
care.
the bread if you're dead. I'll go.
What? No! I couldn't possibly ask you to do that.
I'm far better suited to dealing with void sent. It makes sense.
Go together.
Or do you mean to say you'd rather I stay here because you can't protect this place on your own?
Does he know what... Does he know that she's associated with Xenos?
Fine. Just don't do anything stupid. Promise me.
As if. Oh my god, is this gonna be what I think it is? Am I gonna have a solo duty where I'm playing as her? Oh, nice shot, which of course I missed.
Damn these demons!
Super Sentai explosion.
Return to the camp. Now.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Kindred, why do you interfere? Ah, of course. You sold your soul to feed.
Oh, they're calling her a sellout, huh? Badass. Badass.
I have taken bread, but my soul is forever mine.
Oh my god, was that right? Okay, I'm obviously not going to show off the whole battle because that's going to take forever. Okay, we got just the one hit point there. Just like the Beatrix fight in 9. And there's more coming.
How big must the gate be for their light to come through?
What is that thing?
Is this it then?
Ah, from the trailer.
Just
Go.
like that
Oh.
time. When light still shone upon the world. When the Contra Memoria still raged.
We're getting a flashback, are we?
Stand aside if you value your life.
We're only after women and wine. Darkness can take the rest.
Jack Sparrows? No. Richard Armitage?
You're not taking another step towards that village.
She's a paladin.
Stupid girl. You were warned.
Whoa! Badass! Holy shit. So they're using the Memoria to power themselves up, looks like.
Gotcha.
I missed the good shot. I missed the bind. Ah, she was left for dead, was she?
And now we can get back to our business.
Get up, damn you! Too weak. I need help. Someone, please.
Holy cow.
Mistakes. The same ends. Again and again. What should I? What could I have done?
Brought more party members.
What? Who?
Here we come to save the day!
You. What are you doing here?
What we do best.
Y'shtola and Estinien had matters well in hand, so we went where we were needed.
As we knew they would.
Can you stand?
Dun, 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 dun.
You're not finished yet, Zero. Let's fight together!
All right. I will let it burn. This fire in my breast. Let it burn and rage and guide.
Oh, you might want to take it in tacit with that.
But can we defeat them?
We'll have to find out in the next one. Thank you for watching. Haha, I'm just kidding. I wasn't about to end the episode right then and there.
Alright, after beating Andrew Malice.
You did well to find me out here.
Yeah, we're good
We
at the
have
whole...
Euless to thank for that. He was quite worried when he called.
We're good at the whole big damn heroes thing. People of Garlemald, thank you.
No. If it was not for you and the others,
Well, let's not fuss over details. We should return to Tertium. Can you make it that far?
I think so.
Zero, are you all right?
Well enough. No void scent struck here, did they?
I think we killed them all before they could.
No, and there weren't any more casualties thanks to you.
Oh, he's smitten with her.
Oh.
Zero, I didn't know you had the echo.
What are you doing?
Doing the
You'll have
actually...
no debts to repay, if that's what you're worried about.
I was joking.
If anything, I owe you a week's worth of boots.
Boots. When something smells, it's usually the boots.
Zero's convalescing aboard the train. Euless has already given us something to eat, so I suppose all we can do is wait. I can't help but wonder, though, what possessed her to go and fight all those voidsent on her own? Not that I know the going rate for such things, but I doubt one boots will suffice. I think someone has been a bad influence on her.
Guilty as charged.
Oh, I'm just joking. Or am I? In any case, many people owe her their lives. I'll be sure to thank her when she's back on her feet.
Okay, so there's obviously more to the MSQ, but we're gonna have to do that in the next one. That's our show. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, if you enjoyed this video, to please leave a like, a share, and a subscribe if you haven't done so already, and click that little bell notification icon. Helps out an awful lot. Have a good one.